Hey everyone, Ryan O'Shea here, and today we're going to be exploring the Google Home Mini. This is part of the Google Home family along with the Google Home and the Google Home Max. It is Google's lowest level entry into the smart speaker marketplace, directly competing with Amazon's Echo Dot. So let's check it out. Here's a look at the box. As of this recording, the Mini retails for $49, but this price can change from time to time. Check the links in the video description for the most up-to-date pricing information. Now, let's open this up. Pulling this tab at the bottom of the box will get us in. The front of the box then flips up to reveal the device, which is essentially a plastic puck with a fabric covering. Honestly, I think it looks pretty great. Underneath, we have what looks like a silicone grip pad to keep the device from sliding around. This is also where the device's reset button is located. On the back side of the Mini, you'll find a toggle switch that turns off the microphone, which adds a bit of peace of mind. This is also where you'll connect the power cord, which in this case is a micro USB, and unfortunately not a USB-C. Digging further in the box here, we find some additional information. Let's get started, get to know your Google Home Mini, and be safe. We can set those off to the side for now. And here's the power cord. It looks pretty nice, and here's the micro USB that I just mentioned. Also, the power cord is physically connected to the plug, and is not a USB cord as we sometimes find. The cord does connect to the side of the plug, meaning that this should fit well in outlets behind furniture. That's a big positive for me. Now let's hook this up. The color of this Mini is called Chalk. It also comes in two other variations, a reddish color known as Coral, and a black version called Charcoal.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Okay, let's open up the Google Home app and get started. It's now trying to find the device. And there we go. Let's connect. Now it's asking me if we heard the sound, and we did. The device will stay in my office, so I'll select that option. The next step is linking my Google account, but I'll skip over that and we'll move on to connecting to Wi-Fi. And now we're connected, and this next part is really cool. The device has voice match, which means it actually learns your voice and customizes responses to you. So let's give it access to our microphone and begin the training. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. That's all it took. Now it is setting up. And voice match is complete. Now we can choose a voice for the device.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
That was option 1.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
And option 2. I think I'll stick with 1. Now I'll give it access to my location, and I'll speed through this update installation.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. I'm here to help. To learn a few things you can do, continue in the Google Home app.
And that's it. We're set up. I'll test out the Google Assistant a little bit later, but right now, let's look at the features of this device. It has volume control through touch. Tapping the right side of the device increases the volume, and the left side decreases it. The lights on top of the device also change to indicate volume level. Here's the Mini next to the Amazon Echo Dot. You'll notice that the Mini is slightly larger than the Dot, but not by much. The Dot comes in black or white, but is also highly customizable with cases. The Echo Dot's volume is controlled by buttons on top of the device, rather than taps to the side. I think the Mini looks better, but perhaps isn't as user-friendly. It's also hard to move the Mini without activating the device. Both devices have a button to turn off the microphone.
The mic's off.
And both indicate that the mic is off through this reddish-orange light.
The mic's back on.
The Google Assistant was previously able to be activated by touching the top of the device, but bugs and security concerns led to the removal of this feature. The Echo Dot, however, has a button for this purpose. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What happened at the fruit salad race? The oranges peeled out, the bananas split, and the cherries went to the pits.
One other difference is that the Dot includes a 3.5mm audio jack, which can be used to connect it to external speakers. However, if sound quality is what you're after, these might not be the best devices for you. The Google Home has much better audio for $129, but the Google Home Max, coming in at $400, is an even better bet. But just for fun, let's put these two to the test. Hey Google, play some royalty-free music.
Alright, here are some songs.
Alexa, play some royalty-free music.
Shuffling songs by royalty-free music.
The Echo Dot is much quieter, and the Mini has more bass. Google easily wins here, but it does lack that 3.5mm audio jack, which could solve the Dot's shortcomings. Alright, now let's put the Google Assistant to the test. Hey Google, what time is it?
The time is 6:37.
Hey Google, how far away is Scotland?
Scotland is 3,464 miles away as the crow flies.
So it knows where I am. Now let's see if it can add an event to my calendar. Hey Google, remind me to email Brett tomorrow at 3 p.m.
What's the reminder?
Email Brett at 3 p.m.
Alright, I'll remind you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Alright, so now the calendar event is set. Hey Google, let's order some Chinese food.
I found a few Chinese restaurants near you. The first one is Sweet Hut Chinese
Hey, Google,
Restaurant
stop.
at 1000.
Hey Google, who am I?
I remember you telling me your name was Ryan.
Hey Google, who is Ryan O'Shea?
According to Wikipedia, Ryan O'Shea is an American journalist
Google,
and
stop.
entrepreneur.
I thought it would just say it was me, but apparently it didn't know it was me that was asking the question. Hey Google, what sound does a goat make?
Here's a goat sound.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
How many teenagers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Whatever.
Hey Google, are you self-aware?
That question makes me a little self-conscious.